So, grass. Grass can come in many different colors. It can turn yellow if you do not take care of it, but most of the time it's green. Grass can grow with weeds too. Weeds can kill grass though, so you better take the weeds out of your grass. Make sure that if you do that, you do not kill the grass. Killing grass is bad, but you know what else is bad for grass? Gas. It rhymes with grass. You know what uses gas though to cut grass? It's a lawnmower. You need to use a lawnmower to cut your grass. You know what is good for grass? Water. Water comes naturally from the sky. And if you water your grass, it will turn into a darker green, which looks nice 'cause it's grass. Ever get tired of cutting your grass? Well, that's fine, because your grass comes in many sizes too. If you give it enough time, it will grow nice and long. But if you cut it often, it will be short. Sometimes grass will be long, but it will be dead. Kind of like life is sometimes. Water's nice. So, more about grass. Grass can sometimes be sharp, but in most cases can be very soft and nice on your feet. Some people use it as hay. Some people use it as beds because they are poor and they are surrounded by grass. I'm poor and I have lots of grass. Sometimes I sit on the grass with and it feels really nice and warm on my ass. So one of the most comfortable things you can sit on or walk on is grass. And sometimes you can sleep on it too. Grass. I enjoy water just as much as grass. Some people have to physically water their grass with sprinklers. Sprinklers are not made of grass. Did you know some things are made of grass? Kind of like grass. Hills and mountains can be covered in grass sometimes. Most of the time, it is dead, so it's yellow. Maybe. But sometimes it is also green, because God made rain to come and water the grass when the humans are not. So, keep in mind, your job can sometimes be done for you by Mother Nature. It can sometimes also water my ass. Grass can sometimes get a thing called dew. Dew is most of the time on grass when it is cold or in the morning, or sometimes when it is very damp outside. Dampness can affect grass very much so, except for the dampness in the grass can sometimes be a good thing, except for when you sit on the grass with your ass. I remember when I was a kid. Grass always got me really wet because I sat in it a lot, but it was only when it was very, very, very rainy the previous day, so it got me all wet. Thanks, grass, for having me take baths with my ass. You know what places do not have grass, though? Deserts. Deserts are very, very dry and do not have grass. So, next time you are in a desert, bring some grass so the desert can feel the grass for the very first time. Some people have to live in the deserts, which means they do not have grass. So sometimes just visit those people and give them a good clump of grass. It is very fun to do that. I did that with some of my homies, but they said that I was insane. I am indeed not. I just love grass. You know what is also green like grass? Moss. Moss is like grass that grows in the water. It is very fun, but can clog up your ditches if you have any. So be very, very careful. Sometimes, if you get caught in the moss, you will be wet. Because moss is underwater grass. But you know what about the underwater grass? It's not quite grass. If both grass and underwater grass is both dry, then it is very flammable, and you can use it to build a fire. Fire hurts grass very much, so be careful. So now you are understanding more about grass. Some stuff grows with the grass and seems just natural to have it, like bushes and trees. You know what all three grass, bushes, and trees have in common? They most of the time produce oxygen. Oxygen is very healthy and can make people survive. In order to breathe, we need oxygen, which means we need grass. What if we put grass on the moon? Would that make the moon have oxygen? I guess we'll never know, because grass might not survive that long. The moon landing was fake! Water is still very nice. You know what one hard part about grass is? Nothing. Because it's grass. Grass is not a hard object. But you know what is? Lawnmowers. Lawnmowers can hurt grass like I've said before. But most of all, people use it to cut their grass. Because they don't want their grass to be nice and tall. But not me. I like my grass. In fact, I have a big lump of grass right in my hand. Say hi, grass. It said hi with oxygen. There goes the last of my water. That's not good, because if grass runs out of water, it will die, and that's not a fun experience. Especially not for grass, because then it can't produce oxygen. You know what things love grass more than some humans? Animals. But not carnivores. Herbivores. Things like rabbits, horses, cows, things like that love grass. I've tasted grass. It tastes like ass. So next time, when you're walking outside, just remember, Graaaass.